In this video, we're going to show you how to create a constant that can be used throughout the site to help adjust the path to a file. Constants can be used for other purposes as well. That just happens to be the need we have in this particular site. The first step is to define the constant. In order to do that, we need to know the path we want to store in the constant. For our site, that path is going to be CAS225, the root for our class on our server, /JavaJam, the root for the JavaJam website. We're going to define this constant in the header include file. We're going to use the constant in many places. We might use it in header at some point, but we're certainly going to use it in nav.inc.html.php to help adjust the paths in the navigation. We're defining it in header because that's the first page that loads, making the constant available in all pages in the site that load header. Let's get started. Open header.inc.html.php from your includes folder. Click before the word header, hit enter, and let's enter a PHP island. As we saw in the reading this week, to create a constant, you start with the word define, parentheses, and then the name of the constant. In this case, I'm going to use base URL. And I used an underscore there, and I put it in all capitals to make it easy to distinguish from a built-in constant in PHP or a variable that we've defined, comma, and then single quote and the path. So CAS225/JavaJam. Then outside the parentheses are closing semicolon, and then close the PHP island. Now let's save this page. Right. Next, we're going to use this constant in our navigation. Open nav.inc.html.php. We want to edit the href for each of the navigation options. This is going to help with the path no matter how deep we might get in subfolders throughout the site. Let's do the first one for the home page. So inside href, we're going to use we're going to put in a PHP island, and we're going to echo the constant base URL. Notice that PHP Storm will probably give you a code hint showing that constant. Right. Semicolon, space, close out the PHP island. It seems I started typing this in the wrong location. I need to move the double quote to just before the opening of the PHP island. Right. Now I want to add this constant to all the rest of the navigation links. So I'm going to copy the PHP island and paste it before each of the links. Now there's one more change I need to make. We renamed all of these files. They no longer have an HTML extension. So we'll modify their file names to include the PHP extension. Save. And that brings us to the end of creating and utilizing a constant.